Welcome to the start of my first weekly reading vlog. It is Friday. It's 2 o'clock. You can't even see that. And I am starting, well, I just started The Maid, and I read 40 pages just now. And I, so far, in the 40 pages that I've read, I'm not sure how I feel already. I feel like I can probably read most of this, if not all of this today. So that's what we'll do. And then after this, I'm going to start. I just got on my Libby the audiobook for Run Rose Run by Dolly Parton and James Patterson. So I'm gonna listen to that probably after I finish The Maid. And yeah, I'll figure out, I have a couple books on my Kindle that I need to read too. So that's what we're gonna be doing this week. I've still been sitting here. I took a break from The Maid just to download Run Rose Run. Now that it is, I've got my hold from Libby, and I just like started the beginning to get to where it's like the first starting so I can listen to it. Wow, that great explanation. It is narrated by Dolly Parton, Kelsey Ballerini, and it said those two and a full cast, so I feel like I'm gonna really like this book. Like, don't let me down. I feel like my hopes are really high. It's narrated by Dolly Parton. I didn't even know it was gonna be narrated by Dolly Parton. I only wanted to read it because she wrote it with James Patterson. Hello? I may be putting down The Maid for a little while and listening to this because I'm very excited now. Okay, I'll let you know next time I check back in. Am I updating way too often already? Because I literally just started the Run Rose Run and I already have thoughts. One, Annie Lee. That's really what you're gonna name this character? I get it. I get that you're Dolly Parton and we're gonna do this whole like country shtick. I get it. I get that. I figured going in. But come on. We're really gonna name this character Annie Lee. You could have I mean, I don't know. I'm from the South, so those kind of names just get me. Also, I don't know, just the whole country vibe of it all. I got to get into this. I just came out of finishing number 4, Veronica Speedwell, and reading some of The Maid. And now I'm in Texas, and it's a country music artist who just sold her guitar. I got to get in this headspace because I'm not there right now. And I really want to love this book. But Annie Lee is really taking me out of it. I'm just going to say it. Ma'am. We are 3%. Let me just take this out. We are 3% into this book, okay? 3%. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you what she just said. Her assistant came in. And she's talking to her. She's a retired country music artist. And her assistant came in and was talking to her and was saying something. And she just goes, they're hungry, or her assistant said they're hungry for your voice, they want more. And she goes, well, the singer says, well, people need to be hungry. Not like you know anything about being hungry. Ma'am, are we fat shaming 3% into this fucking book? Hello? Come on. Is this book really gonna annoy the shit out of me? Because I feel like it's going to. I was so excited. That changed very fast. Wow, I look crazy right now. Listen to a little bit more of Run, Rose, Run. I have thoughts. I'm only 20% in. Like every single page, somebody mentions something about a diet, their weight, how much they weigh. Like, is this necessary? 2. So, is this supposed to be about Dolly's life? Because that's kind of what I'm gathering. Also, the name Ruth Ann. These two, Annie Lee and Ruth Ann. I can't with these names. Also, that's just an aside. But the whole, like, why is every single page about, like, just a second ago I was just reading, she was going to some, like, ceremony, and she's like, I haven't worn this dress in a while, and, I'm surprised it fits with the diet I've been doing. I've been doing low calorie, or keto or something, and I've put on some weight. It's like, do we have to talk about weight every single time? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying to me. So it is the next day, obviously, and I'm reading in bed today, well, or listening in bed, playing on the computer. I'm now, 48% of the way through Run, Rose, Run. And I don't know. I don't love it. I enjoy the little nuggets of like behind the scenes, I guess, of like music stuff. I am enjoying that because I feel like some of this is true. But at the same time, I feel like it's a very fantastical story about this girl going to Nashville and signing a record label like the week that she gets to Nashville. Like, that's just, let's be honest, that's just not a thing. Like, that's just not a thing. I'm not buying that. I just got to a part where, like, she goes to New York. And it's like, girl, you just got to Nashville. And we're begging to play in, like, little bars. And now you're signed to some big record label? Okay. Sure, Jan, sure. But yeah. So, I don't know. It's, you know, I think I'm gonna just finish it today. Just to say that I finished it. It was one of the books that I wanted to read that came out. So, I'm just gonna suffer through the rest of it and just do it. How many more hours are left? Yeah. 4 more hours. And it's only 1:45. So not that much longer, but I feel like it's just dragging. And there's like some, like, they talk about a couple people. Like, they've talked about Willie Nelson and Brooks and Dunn. So, if you listen to country, if you were brought up around country, I feel like you would like this book for the same reason I'm liking it. I don't like the plot. I'm just enjoying the atmosphere and the, I don't know, the country music stuff in it. Does that make sense? I don't know. When I say this is a fantastical story about a girl who just has too good of luck, I mean it. Like, her luck just never ceases to amaze me, truly. Something just happened where, like, something significant should have just happened to her for what she just did. No, she's, like, completely fine. I've never read one of James Patterson's books, but I'm wondering if this is how they all are. And I'm also wondering how much Dolly Parton actually had to do with this book. The mystery or the, like, the twists and stuff, I can go without it. The romance, I enjoy that. I am really enjoying the romance, actually. And the songwriting stuff. And that's it. I know this is a thriller. I know James Patterson is like a thriller writer, right? But I don't know. It's just, I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't know. Maybe they just, it didn't set it up to where you really care. Like, the only thing I really care about is her on tour and, like, her songwriting career. And her, relationship with Ethan. I really could care less about this twist that's happening. Truly, madly, deeply don't care. But anyways, so yeah, 80%. And 2 hours left. Almost done. If the whole book would have just been the singer, songwriter, the tour, that kind of stuff, and the romance, because I did kind of like the romance in this book. But yeah, everything else, I don't know, it's kind of predictable. Yeah. It was, oh, hello again. Yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of predictable. But, so essentially what Run Rose Run was about is this girl who has dreamed of being a singer her whole life and goes to Nashville and, like, got very fantastical, just immediately gets picked up and just a sensation. Just everybody loves her. Household name, like, the day that she gets into Nashville, right? Unrealistic, but that's what happens. And so, yeah, and then, so the whole mystery thing is her finding, or people finding out what she's running from, obviously. Run, Rose, run. And, like I said in, like, the first clip, the names Annie Lee and, what was it, Ruthie Ann. I literally just ended, and I think it was Ruth Ann. Anyways, the two names just killed me. But, also, the twist was just, like, very predictable. The mystery and the twist, it really didn't take up that much of the book. Like, it was very, very minute. The rest of the book was really just the songwriting, the Nashville, like, that kind of stuff. So I really enjoyed that. But I really didn't enjoy, I don't know, I think probably a 3-star. Because, like I said, it was okay. It was just in the beginning, well, like, the whole book, it was very, like, weight focused. Like, in every single page up to the end, somebody is talking about drinking a smoothie because they're on a diet. They can't eat this because they're on a diet. Oh, I can't eat this chocolate because I'm on a diet. Yeah. You can tell it's written by a man. And like I said, I just wonder how much Dolly Parton actually had to do with this book. But anyways. that was a completely random book. I am now going to actually read The Maid like I have been needing to do, because there's a live show on it for a book club soon. So yeah, I really need to finish that. And I just got 2 more books on my Libby, so I have like 5 books that I need to like read from Libby. I have A Murderous Relation. I just got This Thing Between Us, which is only like a 5-hour. Okay, look. I literally just said I'm gonna finish The Maid now, because I've already started it. I'm just gonna finish it. But I'm like, This Thing Between Us, the audiobook's only like 5 hours, so I could listen to that right now and return it today. Anyways, so I may do that, but I also just got A Gentleman in Moscow, but that one is for Kindle ebook, not an audiobook. And I've just kind of started This Thing Between Us. So far it's just about this creepy like Alexa, sorry, hair, it's like this creepy Alexa who is like sending them weird packages and stuff, and I'm already a little creeped out. I'm just saying, if my Alexa started doing shit like this, she'd be gone. Also, like 90% of the time I feel like I have my Alexa turned off, because I am scared of shit like this. I'm scared that she's listening. That's why I always try and say thank you and please when I do have her on, because if she does grow sentience, I don't want to be on her hit list, you know? I love you, girl. Anyways, yeah. It's really creepy. And they're hearing stuff in their apartment. And, this isn't a spoiler. Like, it's on the very first page. His fiance died. So it's just him in this, or in their condo now. Living life without his fiance, with weird shit still happening. And apparently, weird packages are still showing up. So, no thank you. No, I don't like it. So, I'm about 30% now into This Thing Between Us. And I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like a little triggering to me right now. Just because, so this whole thing is pretty much him, like I said, like grieving his fiance that has died, and him going through life with like all these creepy things still happening, and like remembering her and like what happened and what they used to do. And I don't know why, it's something that I think about a lot, because my partner travels to Alaska a lot for his work, and he works on big fishing boats, and fishing in Alaska is scary. People die. You know, the weather's not great up there. And so, I don't know, reading about, because he's there right now for 6 weeks, and so reading this right now is like not great. Not a great time, because all I'm thinking about is like, what if I have to, like, I think about this every time he goes up there. I hate it. Just because it's scary when your partner or somebody that you love has like a really scary job, or you know, their job is very like hands-on with not the safest things. Yeah, it kind of like scares you. So yeah, I don't know if that is a good if I'm words every time I turn on a camera. Like, before I turn on the camera, I have like so much to say, and then I turn it on and I'm like, yes, words, good. Yep. Enjoy, I like. Yep. Like, anyways, I am really enjoying it though. But like I think the me thinking about it too much, about like making it about my life too, is also making it scarier, because it's something that I can relate to, which is scary, right? I mean, I don't know, being left alone, or like having your partner die at a young age, when like he says we planned our whole lives, like, you know, we had this money, or like these insurance policies set aside for these eventual things, you know, when we got old, when this was supposed to happen, and then obviously things aren't the way they're supposed to happen, and now this happened, and now I'm getting this insurance policy that just doesn't feel right, because I got it with you, and this wasn't supposed to happen, you know? So, I don't know, it's just, it makes you think a lot. And then also, like, the creepy Alexa listening and saying, like, the weirdest shit, or, like, the TV getting stuck on the weirdest shit, and, like, saying certain things that has to do with, like, what he's thinking or feeling, or, like, the questions that he's thinking about and asking about her situation. Yeah. Creepy. I just finished this thing between us. Where did my phone go? It's only 11 o'clock at night now. But, I think I'm gonna give that, I don't know. Okay. I was gonna say I really enjoyed it. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't love the way it was written. Is it second person, third person? I don't really, it was written to, like, you. Like, that's what it's like. It's like he's talking to, like, you. Like, he says, like, your mom came in, and, this was the place that me and you went. It's like, do you mind? Hello? Rat, that is my foot. Ridiculous. He's a cretin. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna rate this like a 3-star. It was good. It was eerie in a lot of places. I was like, oh, hell no. Like the Alexa parts. They had another name for it, but I don't remember. But Seba, something like that. Yeah, no, if my Alexa started doing shit like that, she'd be gone. We would not have an Alexa anymore. And I don't know, like, I'm still kind of confused at the end too. Like, I think I understand what happened at the end, but also it's like, what happened? Anyways, so yeah, I think it's a 3-star. It kind of gave me, what is that movie? Kind of gave me Poltergeist vibes, I guess. Mixed with, like, The Exorcism. Kind of. Anyways, so yeah, 3 stars. So now, as I was reading that, I'm clearly, the live show for The Maid, for the book club, is on the 28th, or the 29th, I think. And it's only the is it the 20th? Yeah, it's the 20th right now, so yeah, it's on the 29th. Here's the thing. Like 50 pages into The Maid, I'm still not feeling it. My library, as I was reading, did I ever finish that thought? As I was reading or finishing this thing between us, I got The Deep audiobook by Nick Cutter. And since I didn't love The Troop, I'm hoping that this one is going to be better, because this is the shit that creeps me out. You want to know, like, my biggest fear? The ocean. The deep Mariana Trench. Fuck that. That's all I'm going to say is fuck that. That is so eerie and creepy to me. Like, yeah, I know, like, logically, we know what's in the ocean. Like, there's, you know, there's not much that we don't know about the ocean, even though people love to say that we don't. We do. But to me, it's like the blackness. Like, just like those photos of people with their legs just like dangling, and it's just like blackness and that I can't. I don't. It stresses me out just talking about it, clearly. That is like my biggest phobia. It's just the deep ocean. I can't. So I think I'm pretty sure that's what this is about. I saw Mariana Trench, and so yeah. I feel like if any Nick Cutter book is gonna make me, like, if I'm gonna like a Nick Cutter book, this is probably gonna be it. So I'm excited / very fucking nervous to start this book, because like I said, I feel like this is gonna really just hit on those fears, and I'm not enjoying it. But at least, like, I'm not in the ocean. But here's the thing. I mentioned in the booktube newbie tag that so my partner, before we met, he lived on his sailboat. So, you know, he still has a sailboat. That's a big part of his life. And like, one of our goals is to sail across the Pacific Ocean and just sail in general. So, like, yeah, I'm not in the ocean right now, and like, I'm not on a boat, so it's not gonna scare me right now, but I feel like this is gonna really fuck me up when I'm out on the boat. So that's fun. Good morning. It is Monday. Last night I stayed up till like 2 a.m. and listened to a little bit more of The Deep. Well, I listened to a little bit of The Deep. I only got 20% in. And so it is about the Mariana Trench, but it's also about like the apocalypse, I guess, kind of, and also a really weird, I didn't even know this, it's like a virus, the get, is that what it is? And so I guess the world's population it's like a zombie apocalypse, I guess, kind of, is the best way I can explain it. But yeah, so, and then they're in the Mariana Trench. The reason why they have to go down there is because there's like this goo, or like this stuff down at the bottom of the trench that is supposed to like heal you from diseases. And so that's what he's going down there for. And that's as far as I got. It's already a little eerie. So yeah. You know what's super not fun to listen to while you're cooking dinner? Body horror. I am, let's see, 65% into The Deep now. And here's the thing. I just don't think Nick Cutter is for me. He does like body horror and that kind of stuff very well. Like, that is really like, ugh. That is a great part. But I don't know, I feel like the plot of his books, both The Troop and this one, I'm just like, I don't really care. I didn't care about the teenage boys in The Troop. I really don't care about these people down in the submarine either. Like, I don't know. I just don't really care. Like, it's creepy because it's gross. Like, it's really gross. Like, he does that very, very well. Like, the insects and, like, things coming out of their skulls and, yeah, not fun, but really good. Not fun, that kind of not fun. But, yeah, as far as, like, the plot and everything, it's just like, oh, okay. We're in a submarine. Okay, like, things are happening. We're in a, an underwater station. Okay, like, things are happening as expected. I don't know why I haven't enjoyed either one of his books. Hello, good afternoon. It is Tuesday, and this is probably going to be the last clip of the vlog. This will probably be the end of the vlog for me, for this week. Hello. Hello, sir. I just finished The Deep, and I don't know. I think just like The Troop, it's going to be a 3-star for me. I just don't think Nick Cutter's for me. I think that is just what I am. Yeah. I don't think he's for me. I think the problem I realized halfway through this book is his stories, like, the beginning is just too fantastical for me to believe. Like, The Troop with the Scoutmaster and the dumb shit that no medical professional would do. Whether you're a doctor or a scrub assisting in surgery, it doesn't matter. If you have worked in the medical field, you wouldn't do the things that he did. And in The Deep, this message from his brother that he hasn't spoken to since they were teenagers, that didn't even sound like his brother. Like, I'm sorry, these things just completely take me out of the story and make me, like, the rest of the story was just like, but why are you down here in the first place? You wouldn't have come. Like, realistically, again, maybe I'm just a big bitch, but if one of my siblings, of course my battery's dying, if one of my siblings that I haven't talked to in years, and I'm thinking about one, if he called me and was like, hey, come home, I'd be like, no. No. You know, unless it was something that I actually need to, in which case he wouldn't have called me. It would have been somebody actually important, right? Like, I actually care about. Because that's how you get somebody to come to you. Not, I don't know. But that's just me. So, yeah. 3 stars. It was okay. Again, he does body horror. Just great. Because, ew. But everything else is just like, okay. I wanted to feel like I was in, like, the blackness of, like, the deep Mariana Trench. I didn't feel any of that. So, 3 stars. That's it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I said that last clip was the last one, but I started reading The Maid again, and okay, I have thoughts. Okay, look, if you don't want to watch me tear into this fucking book, take the last clip as the last clip. Have a great day. I hope that you come back. If you're here for book slander, stay with me, okay? I didn't finish. I'm not finishing. I stopped at page, let me see, somewhere around like 150 or something. Okay, here's the thing. You see this? Can you see this? The purple sticky I hate it. If I were to finish this book, all of it would probably be purple. I'm very curious. Has Miss Nita Prose, have you ever actually been around a person with autism or Asperger's? Because it seems like you haven't, and the way that she writes about it is kind of gross. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if anybody's aware of this, but like autistic people, neurodivergent people in general, they're not stupid. You know, they're not unaware of things that are happening around them. Actually, most of the time, they're more keen because they're so like scared and nervous of human contact, like human interaction. Of it's more of like a conversational cues, right? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. This book just it pissed me off, honestly. I'm a little pissed off. Just the way that she wrote about Molly. It's like I don't know, there's just a way that you could do this without making her fucking stupid. Okay? Hold on. I'm gonna find where's the first one? She walks into this hotel room that she wasn't supposed to, there wasn't supposed to be anybody in, but they asked her to clean, right? And two people that she works with are in there. Oh, this is probably going to be spoilers, so if you don't want to know, you should probably leave too. And let's see, where did they at this moment, okay, there's 4 people in this room. They're packing up this suitcase, this duffel bag with stuff that she said she saw scales in. So clearly it's like they're dealing drugs or something out of this hotel, right? And she says, at this moment, the 2 behemoths spoke up. I was looking forward to being properly introduced so that I could commit their names to memory for future reference. Perhaps even make sure they receive chocolate turn-down service in the evenings. I wrote in the margin, are we just to assume that autistic people are just fucking stupid? If you walk into a room, 2 men that you work with stumble out of the bathroom, sweating, looks like they've just been fighting, okay? And you have 2 other big-ass burly men. I know for a fact, no one, autistic or not, you're not just, that's not what you're going to be thinking of. Oh, I really hope that they introduce themselves because I need to just remember everybody, you know, like, what's the next one? The guy that she has a crush on, the bartender. He pulls away before I'm ready. It's only then that I notice his right eye. It's swollen and purple, as though he's been punched. What happened to you? I asked. Oh, it was stupid. I was helping Juan Manuel with a bag in his room, and I ran into the door. Ask him. He'll tell you. she's not dumb. Like, she's not stupid. And then he's talking to her again after she found the guy dead, and the bartender wants her to come meet with him to tell her everything that the cops asked her when they took her down to the station and all this. And he's explaining to her the night that she came into the room and found all 4 of them and she wasn't supposed to. Okay, and he says, it would be amazing if you could tell me which room is empty on any given night, and if you could make sure you're the one to clean up before and after Juan Manuel and his friends stay there. Who wouldn't catch that slip up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. I hate feeling like she's making this girl just fucking oblivious when that would not be the case. I have family members who are autistic. I don't know. And okay, here's another thing. I read some reviews on Goodreads too, just to make sure that I'm not just getting sensitive and pissed off, because it's definitely something I would do. If I feel like it's personal, I probably will take it personally. So I looked at other reviews, and I was not the only person that said this feels like a caricature of autistic people. Like she's trying to write autistic people, but she doesn't know how to because she's never been around one. I don't know. Honestly, I'm over it. This will be going into a free library around me since I have written in it, and I hope that they look at my markings and maybe they'll enjoy this book, because I see a lot of 5-star reviews. And in that case, I'm wondering, I don't know, I wonder, do the people who give it 5-star reviews, have those people never been around a neurodivergent person that has autism or Asperger's or something like that, and they don't read that much into it? Or is it because I have someone close to me who has autism that I take things like this even more personally, even if it shouldn't be? Does that make sense? Because that, like I said, very well could be the case. You know, I could just be making something out of nothing, but I also can't stop the way that I feel. And when I shut that book, I was literally like shaking. I'm like angry. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna be done with The Maid. And now this is actually the end of the video. So I hope that you enjoyed it, for real, for good this time. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like. I would immensely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it is wherever you are. Thanks. Bye.